Hey, this is Pizza Dude, man. Sorry for the delay there. I'm getting used to all this new equipment and figuring it out. I got a new microphone now, so I'm hoping the audio quality is way better. In any case, last time I was doing Soulcalibur 5, someone suggested to me that I do the story mode. Now, Soulcalibur 2 and Soulcalibur 4, those ones in particular, I remember having really great in-depth story modes. And I mean, I don't know about Soulcalibur 3. I didn't really play that one that much. But, oh, I don't have a chat up right now. I should do that really quick. Let's see here. Twitch. Chat, so I can see chat. And make sure I'm actually online. It says I'm live. That's good. Let's see here. Pop out. But, yeah, I have a better mic now. And also just, I think it should be streaming pretty smoothly. It was being kind of weird at first. And now it's going in. I'm taking a little longer to set up than usual because I'm testing a lot of new things right now. Anyways, someone in the last Soulcalibur 5 stream said, well, can you do the story mode from Soulcalibur 5, and I was like, it's pretty bad, but mainly what I wanted to do tonight is I wanted to test the microphone out, because tomorrow I'm planning on doing a lot of Splatoon streaming, and I just got the mic just now, first time using it besides little tests I just did. So I thought, hey, you know what, I thought about doing Skyrim or Left 4 Dead. I was like, I don't want to really focus on something that hard. I'm just going to do the story mode from Soulcalibur 5, just because I've never shown that. I've already completed on my profile, and the profile where I make all the characters just for fun. So this is actually Rosie's profile that I am going to be doing the story mode on. And hey, if you're there in chat, let me know how the mic sounds and everything. I think I set it up to where it should sound pretty darn good. But yeah, let me know. Here we go. Story mode. Oh boy. This story mode is pretty bad when compared to the other Soulcaliburs, and honestly pretty bad for most fighting games of right now. It looks like storyboard with like hastily thrown together elements and ideas. It starts out kind of pretty. We get to see this cutscene, which is the same as the intro, so yeah, great. There's Nightmare. I guess I would call him the de facto icon of Soulcalibur as a series. Actually, the first Soulcalibur game is actually Soul Edge. It's not even called Soulcalibur. Soulcalibur is the second Soulcalibur game. If I remember correctly, it started with a game called Soul Edge. Alrighty. Let me make sure it actually says that I'm doing story mode on the Twitch stuff. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Anytime I start a stream now, it takes it a few minutes to realize that I actually have enough bandwidth and enough like processing on the computer to run it at 30 frames per second. It's like, you can't do that. And after a few minutes, wait, yes, you can. So it's like, I don't know why. It takes it a little bit to get used to that. Which I guess isn't a big deal. And once it gets started, it's usually pretty good. But last time I was streaming, it took so long to get started, even. We had a few false starts, so I'm just hoping it's all smooth this time. Well, there's good old Soulcalibur. I don't know, whenever I think of Soulcalibur, I think of like Shang Hua's version, the little sword. Not the giant behemoth that Siegfried wields. If you're there in the chat, say hi so I know. I see my thing's telling me I got 2 or 3 viewers. Let me know. I'll give you a shout out. How it breaks into crystalline ice. I know whenever I make a custom character who's ice-based, it always just makes sense to me to make it Siegfried because he has like an ice-looking sword. Oh, there we go. And there's Nightmare impaled on Soulcalibur.
So Isaac.
Yeah.
Did you know that the characters that play Daenerys, the Targaryen, and Drogo in Game of Thrones? You probably don't know these characters.
No, not at all, hon.
Okay, you know Daenerys, obviously.
Yeah.
her first husband in the series is called Drogo, and he's like this big, muscular, like tribal guy. He's a Force Lord. And
okay, one sec.
Okay, sorry.
I want to make sure I'm doing the stuff that's related to the story first. Okay.
I could just tell you a better story.
I know, but people aren't even going to be able to hear. Okay, just tell me how to play the game. Wait, I can watch the opening again if I want to. Episode 1, 1607 AD. A young blonde man stood in a town in Europe engulfed in the flames of rebellion. The young man, Patroclus Alexander, inherited his sword skills from his mother, who was hailed as the Holy Warrior. Yep, it's starring Patroclus, the son of Sophidia. So, I mean, I like the concepts. They have some cool concepts going on, but then I think the first cutscene actually, it's like, okay, if the whole game was like this, maybe it would have been alright. It's still a little more shallow than some of the other story modes we've gotten and one-player modes we've gotten, but it's something.
Hand over that flag. This is the flag of the Emperor that bestowed favors to the Graf.
The Graf? What is a Graf? Is that a real word?
So, you serve Graf.
Graf. Is that a form of leadership, as being a Graf? Can you look up Graf? Graf.
That's it?
Yeah, what is a Graf? Historical title for German nobility. Okay, so he's like a German count. Graf Duma. Okay, so now we play as Patroclus beating up a bunch of rebels. Seems simple enough so far, anyway. The rebels are all just custom characters. Patroclus' theme song's pretty cool too. I mean, they did a fine job with the music in this game. Some really good ones. So I mean, the story mode's not awful. It's just honestly bad, in my opinion. And we'll get to it. Right now, it's okay. Like, when I first seen this, I'm like, okay. I mean, it's not as, in my opinion, intricate or fun as, like, Soulcalibur 2s or Soulcalibur 4s, but it was fine. Ow. Ow. Man, this guy must be pretty strong to be wielding an axe that size. Ugh. Too easy. The nice thing, too, with this microphone that I have now that I'm practicing using is that, where was I going with that? Oh, I can actually have the volume up on the TV and, like, actually hear the game. I used to never be able to do that. If I was playing anything, I had to have the volume down, so I couldn't actually hear the game. Now I can. It's so nice. I like hearing the game and the music and the sound effects and being able to, like, know when bullets are flying at me if I'm doing Mass Effect or something. Rosie, can you quickly check the stream, make sure it looks and sounds good? Because I think it does, but it doesn't seem like anyone's on chat. So I just want to make sure it's actually okay. Oh, there's your headphones.
It's also pretty late in the day, so...
Yeah, I know it is. Okay, so here's the problem. The rest of the cutscenes, for the most part, look like this.
It's so half-assed.
You must be a Malfested as well. No, my lord. I am not one of them.
No, I am not a half-assed character.
There's a lot of people who didn't like Patroclus as a character, too, because of this, which is understandable, but it's also understandable from a story standpoint. But Patroclus is slaughtering a bunch of innocent people, you know, we're supposed to relate to him, and I can see where people were upset about that, but I mean, I'm fine. I think they're developing why he's like that enough through the story, so that doesn't bother me so much. Does it sound and look okay?
Well done indeed. I am impressed.
There's only 2 people watching.
I know. I didn't advertise this stream at all either. I didn't like put up a big warning message. Stream starting in 10 minutes. I just bam went for it.
Soul Edge and those abominations, the Malfested exist.
God, sounds like you're on a stage.
In a good way or a bad way?
Well, in a good way.
Good,
a stage
cool.
with like professional microphone material. The
That's
only
good.
thing
This is a
is,
professional microphone.
You're
Yeah.
doing that hood thing with your peas
Yes,
that
my lord.
caught.
Oh, that caused the, like, little explosions.
Yeah,
I probably don't need to have
so-
my mouth so close to the mic.
Yeah, don't have it as close.
Okay.
Because that's usually how that happens.
And I guess I forgot to read the story, but basically I'm going out to try to find my long-lost sister, I think, and I'm killing a bunch of people who are supposedly malfested or corrupted people from Soul Edge, according to this Graf, or Count, I guess.
So basically my Pathfinder character, if he actually was a fighter and actually did shit.
Patroclus headed for Klausenberg and destroyed any that looked like Malfested in order to lure the Malfested with the ring blade who had destroyed his family, Tira, of course. Several days later, a stranger stood before him. Alright, yeah.
Check out this vulva dress.
Oh, that's pretty.
Except for this. It looks like she has a giant vagina on her.
Stand aside. So you're that rampaging murderer, Patroclus Alexander.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who are you calling a murderer? He's a malfested. They're not even human. They're demons that have sold their souls to the devil. They've taken my sister and killed my mother. What's wrong in avenging these crimes?
Theoretically nothing, but you're slaughtering innocent people instead of just malfested. I like how it's portrayed too that, like, you know, his aura, I guess, like when he attacks, is red because he's unintentionally slaughtering a bunch of innocent people. Yeah, Patroclus isn't a bad kid, he's just kind of stupid. You know, more than Patroclus becoming good through the story mode, he just becomes a little bit smarter. That's all there is to it. Oh, there we go. There's the raging Zwei who was supposed to be stopping me from slaughtering innocent people, and dead. Yeah. But no, I'm pretty happy with the mic quality, so I feel good about doing the big Splatoon stream tomorrow. I mean, I don't get off work, and I won't get home until way later. I probably won't be ready until about 6 p.m. my time, so it's going to be pretty late for a lot of you. But I'm going to keep going and bleed over into Saturday morning, probably. I want to see how far I can get into the campaign mode before I get way too tired. Pre-dawn full, 450. Hi. What's up? Yeah. I know. I know, but Pathfinder doesn't start till 6 p.m.
I'm just laying.
I know. I have that in mind, hon. I would not forget about our Dungeons and Dragons game.
That's like the highlight.
You know what? Me too.
It's so great. And I don't think Brett has any idea of what's going to happen with Sam if Sam's sister has croaks.
Patroclus is also really cocky right now. So I can see why people didn't like him, but yeah, I think he develops just fine. The thing that bugs me at the story mode is how simple it is compared to previous Soulcaliburs, and how half-assed these cutscenes are. Especially when compared to other Soulcaliburs. What? Oh my gosh, a vaguely drawn werewolf.
Gonna change as long as you
yeah, 1 second.
Did he ever actually give you any clue as to your sister's whereabouts? What do you know about her?
And see, basically, Zwei is pointing out the big flaw to us right now, which is we're blindly following Graf Dumas just because he says he knows where our sister is. He hasn't provided any proof. He just says that he knows. What happened in Klausenberg brought a very reasonable doubt that should have been obvious from the get-go in Patroclus' mind. He did not believe the man who de-ingrated his lord for some reason, but he headed to the hideout to find the truth from Graf Dumas.